Hi, Ken.
Hello, Vic.
We are Vikki and Ken Grodner with the Hospitality Network Group at Keller Williams, and we sell real estate primarily in Tuscaloosa and Birmingham, although we do sell it all over the state of Alabama and serve clients all over the state of Alabama as well. We are passionate about parents and others buying versus renting properties when they come into our markets, and we want to talk a little bit about why that is. For me personally, as a decorator working primarily in Tuscaloosa, I love to help people to make a space their own. But in addition to that, I also know that being in one of the most rabid college towns in the country, that people pay ridiculous sums of money to come and stay here if their kids in a rental situation and they need a place to stay when they come in for a big SEC rivalry game. So sometimes those weekends can cost people $10,000, $20,000 just as a rental. So having a place where you can bunk with your kid, or as you like to say, you can kick them out. Have them go stay on a friend's couch or at the sorority or fraternity house. Yes, right. Then you are saving yourself a lot of money, and you also potentially have the opportunity, depending on the kind of property you're buying, to rent it out to others if you're not going to be in for a big game. So in any event, so those are my kind of reasons, but I know there's other reasons as well. And with Ken, who's a former CPA, he can talk a little bit about those numbers and why it makes sense to buy versus rent.
So renting is expensive, right? First of all, you're required to sign a 12-month lease. Rental expenses go up every year.
Yeah, in Tuscaloosa, a bedroom, that's usually how they qualify. So even if you're in a 3-bed condo or apartment, it's people typically look at the price per room, as they say, or the price per door. And it can be anywhere from $800 to $1,500 a month.
Yep.
For that door.
Yep.
For that room.
Yep.
So yes.
And then the number of years. I mean, I would say 4 years, but here more and more, students are spending 5 years or 6 years. I mean, our son managed to spend a little bit longer.
Squeeze
than 4
in an
years.
extra football season.
He did. Why not? If mom and dad will pay for it, why not?
Right.
So,
and some kids get here and decide to get their MBA, or they'll do like a STEM to MBA program, which is a blended program, and so that again can be a 5-year or a 6-year program.
Right.
So yeah.
So with that, you're spending $50,000, $60,000, even $70,000 over 4, 5, 6 years.
A lot of money.
And at the end of that, you really have nothing, to show for it. So imagine if you were to purchase a property. You can get a nice condo, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, to what, $250, $275?
Right, yes, and a 3-bedroom in the low to mid 300s, all very close to campus, in some cases walkable.
Right, so you put 20% down, 15, whatever, you and the lender come up with. You then get a roommate to help pay for that mortgage. You rent it out for football weekends, as we've talked about. And at the end of that period, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, you probably come out of pocket 10, 20, maybe $25,000 more than you would have over the 4-year period. But you now have an asset between your down payment, between the principal payment, between the equity appreciation. You've got an asset that's worth $75,000 or more at the end of the period that you can continue to own and rent out. We've got great property management, folks here in Tuscaloosa, or sell it, your choice. So that's why we're really passionate about buying versus renting.
Absolutely.